Haworth here, I think he wins the tournament. That's my prediction, but
all right,
we'll see.
Net reserve. 0-0. Set out.
Jack Sock coming through a 3-game victory over Rafa Leonard in the round of 16. And right off the bat, dictating with that forehand.
Nice start from Jack.
1-0. Set out.
Chris Haworth, to your point, Greg, 2 titles already this season in Palm Springs and in Mesa. Beat Ben Johns in the final. There's the Happy Gilmore serve. It's interesting, Greg. On one end of the spectrum, you kind of have the Annalie Waters lob serve, and on this end, you have Chris Haworth full run-up with his serve.
I guess they're both doing non-traditional serves, so I think that's
you've got to respect
that may be the move, though.
Right.
And they're both at the top of their game, so.
1-1.
Off the net, and it's a continuing storyline. The net was not very kind to Jack Sock in this round of 16 match. Not off to a promising start here.
2-1.
Goodness, and you just see that serve from Haworth.
It's huge.
Insane.
3-1.
Nice angle there from Sock.
It's kind of funny. He didn't do the walk-up on that serve, so I wonder if
it's almost like a change-up.
Yeah.
Haworth beating Armand Bhatia in the round of 16. Nice run from Bhatia, beating Jay DeVilliers and Tom Protzek in back-to-back matches.
Set out.
Oh,
just long there off the forehand from Sock. Now the crowd getting into it a little bit.
4-1.
What an angle from Sock. Haworth was there, just overcooks it. And it's interesting, you mentioned the men's doubles match yesterday for Jack Sock and Pablo Tejas. Sock appeared to tweak his ankle in one of those rallies, but hasn't impacted him, his movement at all, really, in this one. And he was able to finish that match. They won. So
yeah.
Wasn't too severe by the looks of it.
1-4.
Oh, it's too
and
good.
That is just a bullet.
You look at his, so you look at Sock's left shoe is, it's different than his right. The laces are.
Oh, they are.
You see how that, so I don't know if it was his left ankle. Maybe he's got some sort of brace or something on there that he injured yesterday, but you can see.
What an observation there from Greg.
Yeah, something's.
The laces are a little different.
It looks like something is under that sock. No pun intended.
Oh, wow. That was, wow. Okay. All right, Greg.
Come on. Come on. He's back.
1-4. Point. 2-4. Point.
Both these players painting lines. Sock had a very deep forehand. Haworth barely able to return it inside the sideline. Now pulls within one.
4.
Jack Sock currently ranked number 7
Point.
in the PPA men's singles rankings. 6 medals in singles, 4 of them
4-4.
in 4 of them silver.
Wow.
Nice find from Sock. Make it 4 in a row.
Just surprised that Haworth's not going to call a timeout here.
Could be deciding to give it one more.
5-4.
Wow.
Just the sequence of forehands. Deadly.
Timeout receiver
Their
seated.
past 9 months or so.
And now with a 2-point advantage on the heels of a
Here we go.
5-0 run.
Time in. 6-4. Point.
Make that 6 for the Olympic gold medalist.
I think Haworth asking the ref if he can challenge one of his in calls. I think there's a ball on the baseline there a
7-4.
couple shots ago, but he played it.
That's
Set up.
nearly an insane forehand from Sock. And to your point, Greg, the statute of limitations on making those calls, it can't do it after the point's already finished. You've got to make it in the moment.
Four, 7.
What a combination from Haworth.
Five, 7.
Yeah.
Just the depth of the approach shot, the X factor there.
And he's realized because Jack was just run. I mean, he's always going to do this. He's going to run around the backhand, but so you have to actually hit it to Jack's forehand because then he's just going to keep running around the backhand. Haworth's doing a better
7.
job of getting into that right corner where Sock's shading over a little bit, right?
Right.
Opens up that side.
And back and forth this one goes. Now 3 in a row for Haworth.
7,
Knotted
7.
up at 7.
Point. Eight, 7.
Nice decision to let that one fly from Haworth. Sock probably could have had a look at the overhead, but wins it the easier way. Less effort.
Yeah, and a great backhand a couple shots ago from Jack to set up.
7, 8. Point.
There's a few surprising errors from Haworth on these baseline-to-baseline rallies. You think he's got the advantage in that situation, but he's missed a few.
The Jack Sock backhand
Hey,
much
hey.
improved.
Yes.
Talked about that yesterday.
Oh, no.
Set out.
And of course, the second, we've managed to avoid it for most of the week so far, but
Yeah.
commentator curse, it just happens.
It's true. We haven't had many. Now we'll have like 4 in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
8, 8.
We should stop talking.
Yes.
What a find, Haworth. The bullet on the backhand.
Nine, 8.
Backhand bonanza from Haworth. And it's game point 10-8.
Here we go.
Jack, some
10-8.
friendly enough banter with the referee, asking if he can challenge. Game point saved in style. Goodness, ropes the forehand. Does Jack Sock, pulls within one.
Man,
and goes, doubles down, going to the backhand of Haworth, and it pays off there.
Two huge forehands from Sock.
It's gonna take more than 11.
10-10.
Oh, just wide from Sock, nearly had the winner. That's just way too good from Haworth. The depth of the approach shots creating an attackable volley. Game point number 2. Oh, just wide on the side.
0-0.
We are back on Humana Championship court. Jack Sock strikes first, needing to win this game to potentially force a third.
Oh,
no. No love off the net for Jack Sock. He just said it's a world record for how many unfortunate net cords he's gotten.
0-1. Set out.
So, Greg, we saw a very tight back and forth game one. Anything you want to see different tactically from Jack Sock, or you just kind of want to let him play his game, trust that some of the 50-50 balls are going to go his way?
Yeah, just got to play his game. I think he put up a good fight in the first one. This is the key right here, is just if he gets if there's a baseline rally and he gets a ball that's a little bit short in the court, he's got to take those 50-50 balls. He's got to hit the approach shot and come in. Don't stay back with Haworth. Haworth's going to beat him if they stay back.
What an angle on the backhand from Sock. And to your point, Greg, we're seeing a lot of the same sequences that we saw in the first game as well. At a certain point, it just comes down to execution. And Sock, to your point, probably has the advantage in those kitchen line rallies in the volley department. Not surprising, given he was a number 2 ranked ATP
3-0
tennis doubles pro. But not a whole lot you can do when Chris Haworth gets up to the kitchen line with that much time.
Yeah, Chris is a pretty good volleyer in his own right, and he's about 6'4". He's big. He's probably 6'4". Tough to pass.
Moves around the court very well
Yes.
for his height as well.
Yes.
Roscoe Bellamy,
0-3.
someone that comes to mind with a similar skill set.
Point. One, three. Set out.
And Sock with the early advantage here. It felt like in that first game he was, I guess he did have a lead in the middle parts, but it felt like Haworth was leading for most of
Yes.
it.
3-1.
Important for him to get off to a good start here for Sock. Feathery touch. And Sock is there using every inch of the court. Four, 4-1.
4-1.
Oh, my.
No way. Haworth finds a way to turn defense into offense.
Yeah, great movement from Haworth. I thought Sock put away that volley. Haworth gets to it.
1-4.
That last point almost felt like a rally Haworth had no business winning. But instead of it being 5-1 for Sock, it's now 2-4 for the number 3 seed.
2-4. Set.
Sock's got to continue to pile the points up right now. You see Haworth he's not playing very well. He's had a couple loose errors. Sock's got to grow this lead
4-2.
because you know Haworth's going to come back.
Set out.
Wow.
Puts that volley away with a vengeance, does Jack Sock.
Haworth went back to the Happy Gilmore serve there.
That might be the fastest serve in terms of
4-2.
miles per hour
Yeah.
when he does that Happy
Oh,
Gilmore.
yeah.
I mean, on tour. Oh.
Set out.
Haworth may have gotten away with a bit of a mishit there on the backhand volley. Sock says Haworth needs to go to Vegas for all the luck.
2-4.
Sounds like a compliment. It's probably not. The anticipation from Jack Sock glides through that volley. Just punches the backhand through.
Four, 2.
And pretty quick challenge there from Sock.
To the out call.
Here's the call.
After review, the referee has overturned. The ball was in. Loss of free challenge, no free challenge remaining, one free challenge remaining. Will resume play at 5-2.
And Jack Sock pointing up to the heavens. Says it's the first challenge he's ever won. Can neither confirm nor deny, but I'm pretty sure it's not the first.
Time in, 5-2.
was an out call from Sock, a little
Referee
late.
timeout. We have a challenge to the out call. After review, the rally stands. The ball was in. Out. Out.
Oh. We're good.
The challenge with no free challenge available results in a technical warning. No free challenges, 1 free challenge. We'll resume play at 6-2.
Now technical warning issued to Chris Haworth. No free challenges. Does still have his timeout here in the second
Time
game.
in, 6-2.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
Set out.
I don't care who you are, you're not getting that one back.
No. That's a really good sign for Chris right there. That's what he's known for, those blistering passing shots from both wings.
2-6.
Little running one-handed backhand from Sock. Not quite enough to get the job done.
3-6. Point. Six.
And again, I mean, 3 in a row, just like that. Clean winners from Haworth.
Oh,
goodness. And it's shots like that that are the reason why we could very well see a #1 by his name soon.
Yeah, the down the line backhand is just a killer right now. Sock's got to keep it away from that.
6-6.
Ooh.
Set out.
And just wide from Haworth.
Thought about the challenge there, but I don't think he's going to.
Has really been liking, like you said, Greg, the line
6-6.
down the line on that backhand. The drop volley from Sock. Haworth gets there, but not able to keep it in. Feathery touch.
Yeah, Sock just playing really well at the kitchen right now. Tough to pass. Volleys are super solid.
It's like when he's making
7-6.
contact with the volley, things are going well, but sometimes he just can't.
Yeah. Oh.
Set out. Six, 7. Point.
Tied up at 7. Haven't seen a ton of missed returns from either side. Pretty clean
7-7.
match in terms of that stat.
Set out. Seven, 7.
On the run for Haworth. Sock was there, just unable to keep it in.
Yeah, not a super easy volley, but definitely one that Jack should make.
7, 7.
Just wide from Sock.
You can't appeal, you can only challenge.
And Sock a little frustrated with the challenge rules.
Who's not going to make those?
After review, the rally stands. The ball was out. Loss of free challenge, no free challenge remaining. No free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 8-7.
Who's not going to make those easy mistakes? You know,
Right.
can't give anything to each other.
Those lapses,
Yeah,
can really.
just 30 seconds and the match is over.
8-7.
And Sock lets out a big scream. Will not go quietly.
It's a big side out there.
7-8.
Somehow.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chris Haworth deserves to win that point 2 times over. But such is the game of pickleball. It's a cruel one sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. What a fight from Chris to stay in that point. Just can't believe some of these balls he got.
And you have to wonder, oh, there's another one.
Thought that was a winner right there.
8-8.
Questionable decision to not hit the overhead the first time from Sock.
Side out.
Sock a little frustrated with his backhand. Talked about how much it's improved, but can always be better.
8-8.
Just the combination. Haworth steps through the backhand and rips it 2 points away from semifinal Saturday.
Sock taking his time getting to this ball intentionally.
Yeah, a bit of a...
You do not have a timeout available.
So what do I have?
Nothing.
You said I had a timeout and a free challenge timeout.
Free challenge.
So,
That makes sense, huh?
And Sock. Continue
Here we
dialogue
go.
about the state of the timeouts and challenges.
9-8. Point.
And into the net it goes. Haworth now 10-8, match point. It's funny, yesterday Sock said that he was going to have to catch some of these top guys on maybe not their best day if he wants to win a PPA gold in singles. And so far today has not been that day for Chris Haworth.
yeah, Haworth playing
He's
really
been on.
well. Yeah.
10-8.
And Sock almost can't believe that it went wide off the net cord. He's incredulous. But nevertheless, 1 match point saved.
Eight, 10.
Oh, no way. Haworth is everywhere, but it still doesn't pay off. The crowd loving the effort, though.
So amazing how he's able to cover the court.
Nine, 10.
Had a look at the volley, did Jack Sock, just sends it long. And that's one you want to have back, especially at this point in the match.
Man.
Haworth, another chance to close this out. Match point number 2.
10-9.
Wow.
Sealed with a backhand volley winner. Chris Haworth takes it 12-10, 11-9 over Jack Sock. Too good. And a look here at the Sandals match summary. Chris Haworth takes it in 2. But very close all around, Greg. You look at the stats, 23-19 in terms of total points won, but the unforced errors, only 5 for Chris Haworth in 2 games against the number 7 seed. That was ultimately the difference. What a performance from Chris, Greg.
Yeah, Chris just too solid all the way through. Jack, a couple lapses here and there, and that was the difference.
And Chris Haworth is standing by with us down on Humana Championship Court. And Chris, well played out there as always. You and Jack always seem to have these battles, you know, just the hyper athletic points, incredible ground strokes. Just what does it feel like to be out on the court? Just you guys are just blasting ground strokes at each other. Just what does that experience feel like at that high level?
Yeah, first of all, it's a lot of fun to play him. He's definitely an entertainer, so keeps me engaged a little bit, keeps me having fun. Yeah, and we're both hitting the ball pretty hard.
And Chris, you had the Happy Gilmore serve going a little bit, but then you wouldn't do it for some points, you would for others. What's the thought process there?
Yeah, it's something new I'm trying. I think good players have to try new things. So trying it, if it works, then I'll be happy. And if it stops working, then I'll probably go away from it.
And Chris, obviously you got gold in Mesa, the consistency of playing in different areas. You're trying to go for your 2nd consecutive men's singles title. You did that from Daytona into Palm Beach from 2025 to 2026. How do you dial in the consistency to, especially in singles, when it seems like it's such a volatile field, except for your results, because you're consistently making deep runs?
Yeah, I don't know. People always say that about singles, but I checked the quarterfinals, and 7 of the top 8 seeds were in the quarterfinals. So I'm happy to see that maybe the top singles players are separating themselves, and we're all playing super well, and I think any week any of us can win.
Well, you all are certainly playing super well. You specifically, Chris, congratulations and thanks as always for your time.
Thank you.